Please don't take my sunshine away. You're such a good dude. So my personal mission is to have these kids have the best life possible. And what does that look like? Our folks should have the access to the greatest life they can. Everybody should. Everybody should. And it comes back to, mission work begins at your doorstep. And this is my particular population, and this is the group that I'm pulling for to have the best life possible. And I believe everybody should have this rich and fulfilled life. It was morning announcements. It was 7th grade. I remember I was sitting there at the table, kind of dozing off, not paying attention, doing what, 7th grade boys do. And over the announcement, it said, if you want to work with kids with Down syndrome at a summer camp, show up in Ms. Jones's class at 3:30. And God just kind of sat on my shoulder and said, by the way, you'll be going to Ms. Jones's class. And I was like, what? I don't know anything about this. I don't know what that is. But it was persistent enough that I found myself in Ms. Jones's class at 3:30. It became very clear to me that this population was there at the center of my heart. In my career up until Hope House, I was lucky enough to hit every rung on the ladder. I didn't miss one rung. I went from stocking the shelves to night shift watch guy to direct care to supervisor to program manager to whatever the step was. I hit every single one of them, which in retrospect gave me great insight into how the thing was built. It was a real blessing that I got to Hope House and immediately fell in love with the program. The mission was incredible. And then as soon as we shook hands, they sat me down and said, oh, and by the way, everything's on fire. So I felt like it was my Han Solo moment of, don't tell me the odds. And we're just gonna, I'm here because God wanted me to be here. If he wanted me to fail, it would have been a lot easier to have me fail at all these other places. So just kind of doubled down. So when I started at Hope House, it was very clear that I was standing on the shoulders of giants. Rose had done so much amazing work to get the team and the program where it was, that it was really well laid out for where I could go. And what I hope to turn over to the next generation is a program that's solid, that has all of the systems dialed in, that is able to fully support our residents from the first time they get to us till the very end, wherever that is. So we're here in the breezeway out at Rose's house. And this is the facility that was kind of built brick by Rose and her team starting in the mid-70s. This has been an amazing building. It served us for many, many years and done an amazing job. You walk through it and you still feel all the love. You can just tell how many kids have lived in this home. And our kids that come in, 6, 7, 8, 10 years old, they live with us about a decade. And then at the end of that decade, I'd have to roll them to the end of the sidewalk and say, good luck. It's a math problem. I have 15 children that live in our children's program. They stay with us on average of 10 years. I currently have 28 adults in our adult program that stay with us an average of 40 years. That means we need more houses. In order to have more houses, it means we have to have more staff. That's really the most important ingredient in this whole puzzle, is having enough people that have the heart for service, the compassion, and the drive to get behind our mission so that we can have a fully supported staff to support these homes. Once I saw the first duplex go in, there was a spark that said there is a possibility for this. So then we got to work. So here we have the Sarah and Dick Rathgaber community. We're really excited about this is going to be the new home for our children. as they moved from Rose's house into this community. We were able to work together and create these homes, and they really feel more like artist studios than they do a closed-in duplex. It lets the soul breathe. All this goes into making an incredible life for our kids. I kind of think in my own selfish way that our guys are like beacons, and when they light up, you can see their light for a long way. And that has ripple effects into the community. It has, it's just such a standing for who we say we are as a community, of that we're judged on how we take care of these folks. Gives us all a chance to be the best version of ourselves by giving them a chance to be the best version of themselves.